Good morning, folks. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. I'm your host, Travis, and today we're looking at small town slashers, real world hoaxes, and a twisted new face in the DCU. Let's dive in. First up, Hollywood rolled into Western Michigan to shoot Crazy Bones, a slasher horror set at Camp Tavor in Three Rivers. Director Marc J. grew up at the camp and spent years trying to convince producers it was the right spot. With the support of Chris Gadia and horror writer Tommy Hudson, the project finally got greenlit. The film follows the legend of Charles Crazy Bones Barnett, a man seeking vengeance after his family's land was stolen in the 1980s. College kids at the fictional Camp Lakeshore soon discover the ghost story is very real and very bloody. Local business and town folk have embraced the production, praising the energy and recognition it's brought to the area. My question for you guys is, do you think indie horror films should keep spotlighting small towns, or are audiences craving bigger studio-driven scares? I would also say indie filmmakers keep making urban thrillers and scary films in your local settings as well. Just because you live in a big city does not mean you have to showcase the big city. You can showcase the little pockets of neighborhoods in between, and the best writers and filmmakers and cinematography people have always been able to do that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments ahead. Next up, when horror marketing bleeds into real life. From Carrie's viral telekinetic coffee shop prank to creepy clown sightings used to promote indie films, horror has long blurred the line between fiction and reality. More recently, false abduction rumors in Virginia eerily mirrored the film Weapons, while pranksters in Pennsylvania put up the Saw-themed signs on the low bridge. Remember that story right here on The Final Cut? The result, public panic, viral buzz, and more proof that the genre has power far beyond the screen. For you guys, the question is, are horror-themed hoaxes clever marketing, or do they risk going too far? Let us know your answers in the comments ahead. And finally, Collider provided the first look at Tom Rhys Harries as Matt Hagen in James Gunn's DCU horror entry Clayface. Filming in Liverpool, Harries was spotted bloodied and disfigured moments before his transformation into Gotham's tragic shapeshifter. Directed by James Watkins, with a script by Mike Flanagan, this one leans fully into body horror tragedy. Alongside Harries, the cast includes Naomi Ackie, Eddie Marsan, and Max Minghella. Gunn has promised the film will stand apart from anything else in the DCU, more horror film than superhero flick. And honestly, from the photo, it kind of looks like Darkman, which, if for some reason, the minute this film got announced, the only thing that kept popping in my head was Darkman. Like, it's gonna somehow look and feel like Darkman, but we'll see. My question for you guys is, do you want the DCU to keep experimenting with darker, horror-driven stories, or should superheroes stay in their own lane? Let me know your thoughts in the comments ahead. Today's take: from a Michigan camp slasher to hoaxes rooted in horror to the DCU's monstrous new chapter, today proves horror thrives whether it's planted, whether it's on Main Street, or in Gotham. If you're listening to today's show on Spotify, make sure you answer today's Spotify poll question. And if you got a scoop, inside details on a project or film coming out, shoot us a DM on our socials so we can feature it on The Final Cut. That's all for today's episode of The Final Cut, your daily post in horror. Follow us at HMUNCUT and at Travis Nyquil with an extra L at the end for daily horror news. Check out our Patreon for screenings, merch, and bonus content. Till next time, you guys know the drill. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, keep the lights on.